Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake Kitley here. Are you on the fence about whether or not to get a Kingston Super 5 by MTD? Well, I'll save you some time so you don't have to watch this video. It's an incredible bass, especially for the money. It's extremely versatile. It's the most versatile bass I've ever owned, and it plays oh so good. If you've not touched the asymmetrical neck on an MTD, you should try it out. It's special. There's something special about it. This specific bass right now is wound up with they are Labella pure nickels. I believe they are Chicago style. I think that's the name of the strings. It's 45 to 105. And then I have a different B string. It's GHS Roundcore Boomer for the G string because that was the set I had on before. I was gifted this 4-string set. So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge going on there, but it sounds pretty well together. So I figured I'd give a demo on what this thing can do. If you've not seen Low End Lobster's demo of this bass, I'll put a link to that below. Once you watch this whole video, comment, subscribe, like the video. If you don't, you're grounded. Just for a week, no electronics. It's fine. It's fine. But he has a demo of this that is very long. This is probably going to be a long video as well. It goes all the way in depth to everything, and it shows you what this thing can really do. Now, what I'm going to do is show you some of my favorite tones, and in this demo, if I can find a pick, there's one. We'll do pick, finger style, and slap as well, just so you get an idea of what sounds are possible. Now, in the Low End Lobster video, he goes over the I think the name of it is something like it'll slice through any mix, and that is true. If you want like an aggressive modern sound, this is the bass for that, 100%. And that was why I got it. I watched that video and I was like, man, this thing just cuts through the mix. But if you stick with me on this journey we're about to go on, I'll show you kind of that it does so much more than that. There's a lot of woody, earthy, kind of retro tones in this bad boy. We're going to play some with distortion. And then at the end, I'll show you a technique you can use to kind of make any bass you play be very versatile. Okay, so stick with me on this one. You're going to enjoy it. Well, I hope you do. If you do, do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up. Here we go. All right, so right now, let's go middle of the selector here. We have both of these switches up, which I believe is parallel. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll annotate that. But, and everything flat. Now, with these nickel strings, it will sound warmer just as a bass line than the stainless steel strings that come with it, just as a heads up. But, I love this bass so much. Like, let's do a groove here. Before I go too far, we are recording right out of a Fender Rumble 350. I have the EQ flat on the amp. None of the buttons are in. There's a low bump and a mid cut. Those are both out. And when the overdrive comes on, it is through that amp, and it's going to be fairly heavy overdrive. So, but, all right, back into it. Now with the pick. All right, and now we'll slap in this setting, and then we'll start kind of playing with stuff with both of the switches up. pretty good. Let's play. Let's take the mids all the way out, and then I'll try to keep playing that same riff. Let's take the mids out all the way. We have the highs out all the way, and let's keep playing that same thing. Okay, now keeping this same theme of kind of warmer tones, let's go all the way to the neck pickup, and we'll stay in the up position. We have the highs and the mids rolled off, and let's see what that sounds like. I really like this bass. I cannot stress that enough. Now let's put some of the mids back in. So I'm kind of halfway between the center detent on the mids and all the way off. Let's put the mids kind of at the center detent here. You've noticed that I've not boosted the bass at all yet. That is because with the center detent of the bass is almost perfect in every application. I boost it like a very little bit sometimes, but it's in a very good like EQ spot, and it sounds amazing where it is with the detent. Okay, if you boost it all the way to the top, your speakers are gonna say, why? It's so much bass frequencies in this Kingston Super 5. Alright, let's keep on going. We got the mids at the halfway point at the detent. We still have the highs all the way off, and we're still on the neck pickup. Alright? I don't know if you've noticed. I don't play with the pick a lot. I'm not very good at it. So, bear with me. I'm just trying to give you some tone ideas, alright? Alright, at this point we're going to roll in a little bit more highs, and then after that we're going to kick on the distortion and see what that sounds like. Yeet.